everything has finally been resolved with the writers and actors strike, thanks to the Adam Ruins Everything guy, Adam whatever his last name is. I don't even know how anyone knows this guy's last name, but Adam Ruins Everything was on the picket lines all day, every day. I mean, let's just give this man a tiny round of applause, because if it wasn't for Adam, we wouldn't have gotten this deal made, okay? If it wasn't for Adam and his efforts and going on the podcast and bitching about the billionaires because he's a millionaire and not a billionaire like the CEOs yet, like, let's make it happen. You know what Adam didn't ruin this time? The writer's strike negotiations and the Actors Guild. You know what I mean? So thanks to Adam Ruins Everything, we got the deal done. What did we get? We got writers back in the writer's room, babes, and we've got actors back on screen. That means brand new episodes of the Jimmys dropping this week, dude. We're talking Jimmy Fallon. We're talking Jimmy Kimmel. We're talking, I think those are the only two Jimmys. We're talking Conan. We're talking John Oliver. We're talking the other guy who did the Strike Force podcast that they tried to start and get money for their work. It's so silly. It's a publicity stunt. The whole thing, it's over now. So the Jimmys are back on air. So all the writers basically got what they wanted. Residuals for streaming, residuals for acting for streaming, minimum number of writers in every room, minimum number of this, like basically everything, protection from AI, even though it's going to take over anyways, and there's nothing you guys can do about it, and they're going to use it behind your back, and there's nothing you can do to regulate it, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So AI's, that line of the contract's probably a little fuzzy, so let's maybe work on it, but that's what they told us. So, you know what I mean? Residuals, better pay. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. You know what I mean? And so, more money for the little guys. You know what I mean? More money for the regular people. We didn't have to lose our houses. We didn't have to lose the apartments. I'm sure some people did, but Adam Ruins Everything didn't. So that's good. Neither did Hassan. Thank goodness. So everyone still has a place to live, and the strike is over, which means we can get back to making good content for movie theaters and TV. And so now that everyone's making more money, if you don't think that the fact that they are giving these writers and actors everything they wanted in the sense of financials, that comes with a 10 to more 20% increase in the CEO's salary. The freaking CEOs of Disney, Netflix, NBC, Fox, whatever, the big guys, BlackRock, whoever was involved in this, all of the big networks, Universal, Bob Iger, whoever the people are, president of CBS, who knows, NBC, I don't know. If you think that they gave them everything they wanted without getting everything that they also wanted, you are sadly mistaken, and it is not going to be pretty for the end consumer. So if you're not a writer or an actor on any of those TV shows or movies or whatever else is going on, and you're just a common folk like me, buckle up, babes, because Netflix is already raising prices, and I'm sure everyone else is coming, because there's no way that we can just afford to pay these people now everything they've all ever wanted. The money has to come from somewhere. And I don't think the CEOs just walked into the meeting and were like, listen, guys, I know I make $5 billion a year, but I am willing to give up $1 billion of those dollars every year to only make $4 billion in order to afford to pay writers and actors and the people of my company better. Here is $1 billion of my salary, and I am asking that Disney and the CEO of Netflix to do the same. And then Disney and the Netflix guy were like, yep, we're going to do exactly the same, and that's how we're going to pay for it. Nah, those conversations weren't even thought of, okay? What was thought of was, oh, what are we charging? What is it? $6.99? $6.99, and they got to watch ads? Huh, that's all right. People don't like ads in 2023. They pay for those. They pay to get rid of those, don't they? Because then even if they don't, they're still paying, and our advertisers are paying us anyways. Let's look at that. What's that first ad-free tier there? What is that, $15 now a month? Let's go ahead and let's bump that bitch up to about $19.20. Okay, Netflix is coming with the price raises, y'all. Okay, so is probably Disney Plus. So is probably Hulu. Disney Plus is hammering down on password sharing now. It's about to get tough in the streaming cable industry streets. And if I was, the hate 'em or love 'em Xfinity Verizons of the world, I would start offering full-blown cable packages for like $20 a month, dude. Bring it back. Bring us back to cable and offer us the good shit for basically nothing if we have internet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the only way for this to happen is if they decide to slash the price of regular cable in half. And then we're all forced to go back to like Dish Network or, Comcast for our cable package, because the streaming wars are really, 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 really getting annoying. Like, you know what I mean? So in order to pay these writers more, in order to pay the actors, okay, the companies need to make more money. And they're not giving away percentage of ownership, so you can kiss that shit goodbye. So they're gotta do the only thing that they know how to do, which is raise the subscription prices. And if you don't like it, well, you can cancel. You know what I mean? And then they'll get someone else in at that price. And so the writer's strike is over, and everyone's making more money a little bit, but everyone's going to have to spend. I just had to sign up for Netflix for the first time in my life because of the whole password thing. F you for that. Hate that. Of course I got the ads. I'm not paying $15 for ads. Oh, 90 seconds. I can't sit there on TikTok for 90 seconds until the show comes back on. I'm not paying double. So I can watch less TikToks. Are you crazy? I'm watching ads all day, baby. My Hulu's got ads and my Netflix got ads. That's how I get away with $20 a month worth of subscriptions. Everything else is password shared. For now. So we're fighting against the machine, but all I'm saying is, if you don't think that the writer's strike ending means that the price raises aren't going whoop, now that we're in the 47 dimension, dude, as president of Pennsylvania, I'm going to do my very best to put like a cap maybe on like streaming prices. Like, you cannot charge more than $5 a month for your streaming service. And that's a state law. And then like maybe I could get that done. Let me know in the comments what you want me to do as far as streaming prices as president of Pennsylvania now that we have shifted societies thanks to the emergency alert system.